The Trump administration stands accused of selectively targeting minority communities in its recent immigration enforcement campaign. Allegations have been levied that masked agents have specifically apprehended individuals with brown skin across Southern California, detaining them without sufficient legal justification and housing them in appalling conditions resembling underground cells for the purpose of deportation. This lawsuit, filed in the Central District of California, seeks to halt what it describes as the administration's persistent and habitual disregard for constitutional rights and federal law. The plaintiffs aim to put an end to what they characterize as indiscriminate immigration operations that flood places like street corners, bus terminals, and workplaces, disrupting daily life and disproportionately targeting communities of color. Mohammed Taibsar, an attorney representing the ACLU of Southern California, remarked, "Since June 6th, roving masked enforcement agents have descended on Los Angeles, intimidating our communities of color and undermining the Constitution at the same time." He emphasizes that everyone, regardless of immigration status or skin color, has constitutional protections against unlawful detentions and stops. "We intend to call the Department of Homeland Security to account," Taibsar declared. In response, Tricia McLaughlin, the Assistant Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, dismissed these allegations, stating in a statement to ABC News, "The claims that our law enforcement officers target individuals based on skin color are entirely unfounded and despicable." She went on to defend the integrity of the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE agents, stressing that they carry out their duties with great courage and integrity. A significant point raised in the lawsuit is the poor conditions detainees face in these holding facilities, which are reportedly damaging to their health. Mark Rosenbaum, an attorney for public counsel, described the conditions, saying, "People from our Southern California communities are being taken away and confined in overcrowded, inadequate facilities that lack essentials such as food, medical attention, hygiene, and proper bedding." He argues that this intense enforcement aims to undermine basic due process rights and to obscure ICE's and Border Patrol's controversial practices, often based on racial profiling. In defense, McLaughlin told ABC News that ICE detention centers maintain higher standards than most American prisons, and that detainees receive essential care and sustenance. "Our facilities ensure detainees have proper meals, medical attention, and access to legal counsel," she emphasized. The series of raids in Southern California has reportedly led to the detention of over 1,500 individuals. According to the plaintiffs' attorneys, federal agents frequently do not disclose their identities or affiliations, relying on anonymity to potentially mask unlawful conduct. In these cases, agents typically have little to no prior information about the individual and often make arrests without first confirming that a warrant is in place, the lawsuit states, raising concerns about ensuring legal integrity and transparency throughout the enforcement process. What do you think about these contrasting views on the treatment of detainees? Do you believe that ICE's facilities really uphold higher standards? Or is there a need for significant reform? Share your thoughts in the comments.